I don't trust no one who's never rode a Greyhound bus, or never had to try their hand at selling drugs, cause they ain't never had to get nowhere bad enough. They destroy the escape. I'm at the bottom but my good friends came along. We like to drink all night and talk about writing songs. I know you love me until all my weed is gone, but that won't happen today.
What's up, Beniculus here. Quick update on the solar project. So here's the plan, what we got going on so far. Right now, I got the Energy suitcase. It's one of the ones that pops out. It kind of unfolds here. So basically, you take that out of the case, these little lasps right here, and then you basically set it up as a bracket. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna mount that. I'm gonna make a little case for it right here that's gonna go into the trailer, right? So what we're doing right now is framing that out. What we found was the zipper needed a little notch in the case. We're making the little notch right there right now for that. Got my man's Roger on it. So we'll check back with him, see what he's got going on. For now, let's go see what solar panels are looking like on the roof. Alright, climbing up here. So, we're up here on the roof. As you can see, I kind of mounted them with a 2x4 on here. I got a little 2x4 gap, you know, lets them breathe. The thing with that also is it helps you find the studs easier, because you know, when you're screwing it right onto it, you're not going to be able to grab the studs as easy as if you have a piece of wood that can mount to the studs more accessibly, because they're 1x1 studs, so they're hard to grab, especially with these mounting brackets they give you. We just went ahead and put another self-tapper right in the middle for more support, but yeah, so that's what we got so far. I went ahead and wired these in series. Not really sure why, I just did it because you got to choose series or parallel, so figured series would be better. Connectors right here, I just want to give you guys a quick heads up. I don't know, maybe I'm a dumbass, but be sure when you're setting up the connectors and everything, make sure you're so these little pins right here, they come in different sizes. And so this is the thin one, and this goes into the positive, and you also have the large that goes into the negative. Maybe, I'm pretty sure. So when you're setting those up, just make sure you get those wrong, or you're gonna have some problems. You're gonna have to order more because they get stuck in the connectors. And anyways, so that's my little tip to drill a hole in the roof. It's gonna go right here. So let me go ahead and get that done. Alright, I'll get it set up for you. See where it came out at. Fuck is the hole? Oh, there it is. Cool. Put a few more in there and get her going. What's up, everybody? As you can see, I have fed the wires down through this hole, and they're currently just chilling right there. Got an inverter, charge controller, but I'm still waiting on all that stuff to come in, so yeah, there's that. Oh, getting the fire pit going, you know, just letting it brew for a second. Move it around a little bit, you know. Anyways. Whew. So this is what we built today, or yesterday rather, what we were working on. and it's basically just a lockable area for the foldable panels that I got. So maybe I'll put shocks on those. Here's what it looks like right there. But still designing it, figuring it out. But yeah, that's how.
Woo! Rock and roll. We don't need no fire. Let the. Oh wait, what?
Love you too.
Right? How cool is that?
Today we're doing some unboxing. So first things first. Alright, what's up everybody? Today we're finishing these boxes right here. Roger, I told him once I hit 100,000 follower views on this video, I'm gonna give him partial credit, give him a little payout. Yeah, well, what he's designed here is basically, so the panel sits in here flush. It's perfectly flush, and so flush it's almost hard to get out, which is a good thing because you don't want your panel shaking, rumbling, breaking on the road. So what he has designed today is actually, so what you do is, this sits flush right here. The panel's in there, you just give it a little pull, and then boom, it'll come right out. So that's the theory. We'll see how it works when it's all done, but yeah, no, cheers. Yeah, alright, what's up guys? Today, basically what I've been working off and wiring up this Ames inverter right here. As you can see, it's all wired up. I am doing a special little thing, basically putting a ground from the Ames coming out and doing a ground to the chassis. So I drilled a hole in this fridge right here, and I was also having a problem with a leak with my mini fridge. So what I did was, it's kind of hard to see what I did from here, but I took a little PEX crimp and I basically drilled a hole, and then I kind of hammered down that PEX right there, the female adapter, and I'm going to caulk around the sides, so that's going to take care of any drain that was going to my drain pan. Or I just hit with epoxy, and you know, ice would build up. Ice would kind of just build up in that spot every, you know, week or so, and I'd have to take a sponge and clean it out. So fix that problem, gave myself an extra little ground. So I feel like today's been successful. Also, you know, we greased up the bearings and everything on the trailer, so yeah, I don't know, it's been a productive day. Alright, so what we have here is my setup. This right here is my sub panel. We'll start here because this is basically right here, this is what I would say was the most complicated part on my end, because wiring the AC and everything, it was a bit tricky to wrap my mind around. But here's how it works. Basically, this sub panel controls everything that goes to my inverter. My inverter is what carries my power from my battery to my whole system. So basically, if I go to my sub panel and say I want power to go from my batteries through to my inverter to my, basically everything that powers my trailer, I want power to come out of my inverter. So for my AC outside, it comes wired up through here into the out panel and into my out of this sub panel into my main panel. So I'll turn this on, and then I'll turn the inverter on, and next thing you know, the power comes on. So, and the beautiful thing about that is, you know, if I want to cut it off, boom, that's where all the power is coming through. But as you see, my inverter is still on because the batteries are still powering the inverter. So basically, if I wanted to charge the batteries through the inverter, I would plug into shore power. I would put my 50 amp plug in my trailer, and I would flip this breaker right here, and that would send power through my inverter into my batteries. And that's very important because that's what I was trying to figure out. A lot of people were telling me online that you need this for safety, but this, in my perspective, is controlling everything that goes through your inverter, because if you don't have this and you want to have like a quick access system, your positive side is going to be in a loop, so you have to have something to break that loop, which is why I did that.
If I've got this correct, your left breaker feeds your trailer, and you only use the right breaker when you're charging offshore.
Yeah. So when I'm charging offshore, basically that's all coming into my main panel right here, and so it's already getting power from that, and it's also that's feeding into the inverter. So yeah, that's basically it, you know.
Cool.
What's up, guys? Just made it to Daytona Beach. Basically, we went to a campground and it was all booked out, so we pulled over here at some kind of shopping center. But yeah, I don't know. Roger's smoking a cigarette. Just out here chilling, you know. Probably gonna crash here for the night. Anyways.